All right.
Hello.
All right.
Or share this. Share.
Record. All right. Looks like we're live now. Cool.
Boom. Got it.
Shared, ready to go. All right. Welcome everybody to Virtual Fit Night. Big shout out to Ski Racing, Megan Gannum, and Steve Nyman for joining us here. Coming to you live from POC's North America headquarters in Park City, Utah, to introduce our new race line, talk about some products, and get you guys stoked for the winter. To start off, just a preface, we've got a fully redesigned race helmet line, a lot of bright, new and exciting apparel and protection for you. We're going to touch mainly on race helmets and goggles, back protectors, the new ones, how to fit them properly. We're going to talk about our resistance layer, the laceration resistant or cut resistant base layers that we're coming out with for the new season, as well as a bunch of the accessories and exciting pieces from POC for this winter. There will be a Q&A session at the very end. So on the Facebook feed, leave your questions in the comments. Stephen and I will get to those as we go, and then additionally add some answers at the end of the live feed. Order forms for racers will be on the Virtual Fit Night page on skiracingmedia.com. You can download those forms, see all the racer pricing, as well as catch a list of all the retailers throughout the US that will honor those forms. So you fill them out, bring them to your shop, and they'll help you place your order for the winter. So yeah, Stephen Nyman's here. Steve, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Let's get into the product.
Sweet.
So you're all probably familiar with our Skull Orbic line from last season. This is the new helmet for this year based on the carbon model, the Super Skull. This is our Skull Dura comp. It is redesigned, looks like that carbon helmet that everybody loved the design of, so a little bit sleeker, more aerodynamic fit.
I like it.
Steve,
I think what's really cool about this year's is the adjustability. It's been an issue in the years past. And I think this is going to solve everybody's issues when it comes to their perfect head fit. It actually doesn't just tighten in the back here, it cinches all the way around the head. So that's going to make it customizable for everyone. New ear pieces too, which was a complaint in the years past. And this is just going to make it feel so much more snug fit. It's a little higher up here to first fit the system, but also it allows you to tuck better, baby. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, so like Steve mentioned, we've got a new adjustment system in all our race helmets. So as you can kind of see, the dial's fully integrated into the shell of the helmet, so there's nothing clunky there that would push against your neck. Super comfortable and safe. It tightens down, and you can see that wrap come right in around the back of your head, which is super comfy. And it also adjusts internally, so you can play with the tilt on the helmet. That piece will slide in and out, and it'll just have 3 notches, so you can move the tilt on top of your head. The earpieces come out. They're removable, so in the event of a hard crash, if there's any threat of a neck injury, you can remove those. First responders can help get the helmet off without any further damage.
Well, let's talk about what's really good in the past is the VPD still exists in the front and back, the main impact zones. and then the EPS foam throughout the whole helmet. And I think this is the best helmet on the market, the safest helmet on the market. I'm excited with the improvements. One more improvement, the buckle. This thing's really cool because it's magnetic and it's just a quick pull, comes undone, very easy. And then bada bing, bada boom, back together. You don't have to really worry about snow getting in there and all that trouble. And look at this. Ah! It will not come off, but it easily just think comes off when you pull on that. So back together.
Yeah.
I'm psyched about that.
Super exciting new features for sure. Passes the Steven Nyman stress test, which is rad. We all know he can definitely break things. And it's got a nice little orange tab, so if you got your mitten on, super easy to pop on and off.
Yeah. Pretty psyched on that.
Slalom helmet. You guys are familiar with the Arctic SL, updated this season. Call it the Arctic SL 360 because, like the other race helmets, it has a adjustment system, 360-degree adjustment system, so it really cups your head rather than pushing it forward or backward inside the shell. Major updates besides that on this helmet are the internal construction. So like Steven mentioned with the VPD and the EPP foam, we kind of flipped the construction. So if you can kind of see in there, that's our green VPD foam. We use it in our back protection. We use it in our race helmets. We put that closer to the exterior shell just for more durability and more protection against gate slaps or any minor bumps to the head. So same fit, same style, updated colorways, a little bit different construction. That's the slalom helmet.
If I ski slalom, I'd use that helmet. But I'm weighing 228 pounds right now. And slalom is not happening. Still have the carbon skull comp. Super skull. Super skull carbon. This thing's money. Very lightweight. Very nice helmets. Check it out.
So everybody that wears helmet obviously needs goggles to go with it. You guys are familiar with a lot of these frames, Fovea and the Retina. We've got the Retina Big and the smaller version still as well. An update to our goggle line for racers this year is a lens edition. Everybody loves a good low light lens for those stormy days. This is going to be our night lens. It has a clear appearance with a very slight violet tint to line up with our clarity line. What that violet tint does, it gives the snow a little bit more definition than a standard clear lens. So great for night training, night racing, and also I've actually been skiing this on the stormy days. Awesome low light lens all around.
What about Fovea Plus, right?
Yep, Fovea Plus. So one of our favorite race goggles, Fovea Clarity Comp. It will come with a third option this year, the Fovea Clarity Comp Plus. That'll bring you this lens, the sunny day clarity lens. It'll also bring a low light lens, so no mirror, but still that darker violet tint. And it'll also include the night lens, this one. So you're getting a big package there, three lenses in one goggle. So you guys have some versatility for all conditions.
Options, no excuses.
Always train, even in the rain. So yeah.
That East Coast thing.
No, I kind of made that one up. But yeah, brighter colors than last year. We stuck with the orange. You got the black and the white. There's some greens.
I like the green.
Green is a hot one. So all of our new race product is online right now and at local retailers. You can check out all the new colorways on POCsports.com or at your local shop. We don't have time to go through all the colors here, but check them out. They're pretty rad.
What about the shin guards, pull guards?
Yeah, speaking of bright, fun colors, you guys are familiar with
Back
the bright
to the
orange. So we've got pole guards this year, bright orange. We've got
Arm guards.
arm guards
You will not get lost on the mountain.
and shin guards.
Still have black too. and the new orange. What do you call this orange?
That's fluorescent orange.
Fluorescent orange.
Zinc orange.
Boom.
So next, let's get into back protectors.
Ooh.
Walk through my maze here.
I get a fit cam. How to properly fit a back protector with Stephen Nyman. That's what this is all about. Here, Cam.
So
Try this one on.
a lot of you guys have asked how to properly fit a back
Here's your
protector. Got my
waist belt.
waist belt. Thanks. So I'm trying on our new VPD Air back protector right now. Similar to our, where's the strap go? Oh, there it is. Similar to the vest model that we've had in years past. This is just another option that gives you the same level of protection, but minus the vest. So a little bit more freedom of motion, more comfort underneath your speed suit. Still has some shoulder straps to keep it in place, chest strap as well. This thing is super awesome, made with our VPD material that heats up and gets super flexible. Steve.
I like the feel. It has an airy part like next to your back, so it's really breathable. And then the foam heats up, and it, like you said, it becomes more flexible with the heat. But when I give him a good protects him. I'll spare you, buddy.
Yeah, thank you. So,
but when it comes to fit, you want to right near the top or of the T-spine, right?
Yep.
And then down to right, like below your belt line, is where you want the coverage to be. It's for protection, right?
Yep.
So a lot of people, even in slaloms, mostly slalom, you zip out, land on your tailbone. You want this to protect some of your tailbone. You want the full back protection for the faster events, the gate whip that comes around the back. It's super lightweight. I like this. Once I got my hands on it, I was like, ooh, good upgrade.
Yeah. So that's one of the new ones. We've got the system back, like you guys saw last year, as well as the vest options in adult sizing, junior sizing. If you want to grab those bright orange, yellow, and pink ones on the side rack.
Oh, here we are.
And we've got the Paquito size, so your little guys. Junior vest version of this one, the Air.
Ooh, there's two on here.
There's two on that one. This is the system. So this is our slimmest one. As you can see, pretty thin, super perforated, ventilated, comfortable. Another good one for underneath your speed suit. And then the Paquito versions. They're all the Air pad like I'm wearing, just in your bright fluorescent little ripper sizes.
Daughter's gonna start sending it this year, and I might put her in one of these things.
Oh yeah, it's important.
Crashed biking the other day.
Oh no.
She wasn't happy. Gotta get her protected.
So that's a quick rundown on back protectors, how to size them, the new one for the season.
This stuff's really cool coming up next.
Yeah, as you guys are probably super aware of, getting cut by your ski has become an increasingly dangerous occurrence in ski racing. Last season, we came out with our resistance layer, our cut resistant base layers, and we redesigned them going into this season to offer you more options, more flexibility and comfort, and more protection. So this year, we've got the resistance layer, both top and bottom, which has that same Dyneema fabric, but gives you a little bit more flexibility around the calf and in the upper thigh so that you guys can breathe more and be more comfortable.
But then this one, full protection everywhere. This stuff is tough. It's really impressive. 4-way stretch, but cut proof and super solid.
So while they're not cut proof, they're cut resistant.
Sorry.
It's all good. Just got to make sure that everybody's aware. Cuts happen. Skis are sharp as heck now. when paired with our suits, they come up to a level 5 cut resistant certification for the base armor, that one that Steve's holding.
What level's this?
This comes up to a level 4. So a little bit less protection, but more flexibility, more comfort. This is your full-on Dyneema covering top to bottom. What we did this year from feedback on last season's product is added that layer of flexibility, changed the fabric up a little bit to make them warmer, like a normal base layer would be, so that you can wear them like a typical pair of long johns, be comfortable and be protected. So tops and bottoms, adult and junior sizing, the resistance layer and base armor.
This can go over the top of the suit.
Exactly.
And also, would you call this cut proof?
So it's abrasion resistant. Again, it's really hard to make a material that's cut proof, but when you layer all of our products on top of each other, you're layering that protection, making it harder and harder for that ski to go through the material.
You see the difference here in critical areas, like the IT band area. I crashed once at Beaver Creek, rolled over my ski. For some reason that day, I wore these thick padded pants, and it cut through my suit and the thick padded pants, my long johns, all the way to my skin and nicked my skin. And I was like, if I didn't wear those thick padded pants, I probably could have ended my career today. And then I would have all this stuff that I wish I had back in the day when I was a young buck.
Yeah. So yeah, new race apparel, awesome shorts that Steve has. We've got the junior line as well. So we've got a jacket and a pair of pants, as well as the shorts. In junior sizing, adult, you only get the black, but it's pretty sharp. It's a great layer for training.
3/4 as well. Comes right to the top of the boot. You're a little above it for those colder days. Or what'd you say? Something when train when it rains.
Yeah.
But also, these are cool. These are for kids.
Yeah.
The little kiddos. I've seen some stuff out there on the old internet of little rippers laying it over. So kids are covered too.
Yep. And we're still there for the kiddos with the Paquito line. This is the Paquito skull that you guys have been familiar with. Awesome. Same helmet. That's what Steve's daughter wears. It's got the adjustment system. It's got a spot on the back there. You can insert some info, contact information, anything you would like in case your kid gets lost on the mountain. Lots of reflectors as well to keep them nice and visible. Like I said, you guys aren't unfamiliar with this stuff. It's been around for a while, but it's awesome for young kids and kids just getting into racing.
You talk on backpacks?
Yeah, this is Steve's favorite thing. The new
This
backpacks.
is cool.
Look at this.
I'm excited about this backpack. Looks very versatile. Will keep my shin guards well kept if I ever ski slalom. But tons of pockets to individualize that area. And then if you really like hauling stuff around,
Yep.
this guy, what is it, 120 liters? 130 liters. This one's 70 liters. So depends on what you like to haul around.
Yeah.
You got it covered.
All you parents or coaches out there that are bringing tons of gear or tons of lunches to the mountain,
Who?
got you covered.
That's like 327 peanut butter jelly sandwiches.
That's a lot of sandwiches. All right. Well, that was a quick intro to our race line. Again, check out POCsports.com. Call up and visit your local retailers to see the full line, all the new colors. Skull Dura line, both the Comp and the X are the new GS and Speed helmets. Arctic 360 Spin, the new slalom helmets. Resistance layer, base armor are the cut resistant layers. And then you got all the fun bright accessories, shin guards, and back protection as well. Check out the race form. You can download it from Ski Racing off the virtual race night tab. Check out POC, and then there'll be a link there so you can get all of your pricing information, and make sure to visit your local shop or give a rep a call if you got any questions.
Nyman ski and snowboard. Utah Valley people.
Shameless plug. So
Should
you
we
guys,
talk about American Downhill?
yeah, you want to introduce them?
So last night was the world premiere of the American Downhiller movie. Thank you, Claire Brown, Susie Thies, Scott, for putting all that together. That was so cool, so fun to see the history, the guys that inspired me, and we had a great sellout crowd, and it's going to be available online at Ski Racing Media and POC Sports early October. So keep a lookout for that. So cool to see the history of the U.S. men's downhill team, our ups and downs, the people that inspired us currently, and hopefully we can continue to inspire the youth out there in the future.
Yeah, super exciting. We're super proud to have worked with the downhill team and Ski Racing Media to put together an awesome piece. The premiere was last night in Park City.
Yeah, drive-in style outside.
Sold
cool.
out show. Really exciting to see the community come out. So thank you guys. Thank you, Ski Racing. Yeah, stoked for October. You guys have sent in some questions. So a couple of questions from the Facebook feed here. Let's see. So there's some questions about where the order forms will be honored or what shops. There is a list on the POC tab underneath the virtual race night page that lists all of the POC retailers throughout the US. Now, not every shop is listed just because we didn't have everybody respond to us, but download your form, call your local shop, or call one of the shops listed to get more information about how to place your order. That's my best suggestion there. Steven, this one's for you. What is your favorite POC piece of gear? How's it protected you? What are your most epic crashes?
I don't like thinking about those, but obviously it's the helmet. I had a big crash in 2017 in Garmisch. I basically fell out of a 3-story building, landed. I didn't try and land it, I should say. I kind of flopped down to disperse the energy, and then I hit the wall going about 60, and I tore my ACL, MCL, PCL, really messed my whole body up, but my head was completely fine. And I attribute that to the helmet. So love the POC's gear, and I've never really had a concussion until 2 years ago. And that's because I deemed myself right here where there is no helmet. So
let's see, more questions. So another question that we usually get on Fit Night is about the fit of the helmets. I know in years past, you guys have been familiar with the fit pads that come with our GS and slalom helmets. Those fit pads are no longer. We've moved to that adjustment system like Steven showed you earlier. So that adjustment system that's fully integrated into the shell, super sleek, safe. That'll get you the perfect fit using that dial. Should be super comfortable.
And what I think another big improvement is the ear buckets. They're very moldable and a lot thicker. In the past, the complaint was they're a little thin. They're thicker, and they're going to really customize around your head just naturally. Sorry for my boot squeak. Still rehabbing.
Let's see, what else? What about the fit of the cut layer? So generally,
you want me to show you?
Steve can try some squeeze into a medium. So the cut layer is designed to fit like a base layer. It's supposed to be tight to your skin underneath your GS suit. It should feel like your favorite pair of long johns. The base armor, that more durable pair, is going to feel. I think I got it right here. Oh, you got it there. So that more durable pair there, it's going to feel a little bit stiffer, but that's because you're adding all the protection throughout the entire piece. but it should be skin tight like a pair of long johns for it to do its job.
It's stretchy, so it's going to mold around you. It's not. It's actually very impressive. It's not super stiff, but they're burly. They're tough.
Yeah. And then on the resistance layer piece, the one that has a little bit more flexibility, you're going to get an even stretchier and more comfortable fabric intermixed with that Dyneema to protect you. So this one may feel a little bit more comfortable with a little bit less protection. That one, full on protection, a little bit stiffer.
Full send mode right here. Partial send mode.
Let's see, another one. So another one's about the night lenses and generally our clarity tints that we frequently get asked about. So the goggle in all of our race models will come with the blue or violet looking tint. You'll have that darker mirror for your really sunny days. You'll have a non-mirror violet tint for your, cloudy in and out of the shadows type days. And then this is the new night lens again. As you can see, it looks like a clear lens on camera, but there is a slight violet hue to it. The reason we do all these violets and blues in our clarity line is because snow actually gives off a lot of blue light frequencies, and the violet tints actually filter those and give you a better view of the contrast, all the bumps and terrain on the hill. So the violet in the night lens is just there in a little bit to help at night when the light is pretty low, give you a little bit more definition of the track.
Very faint. Hard to see via FaceTime camera.
Yeah, virtual world. Definitely, again, go check it out at your local race shop. Let's see. Here we go. Well, we can talk about fitted back protectors again. Like Steve showed you on me, you want it to come down to your belt line, just below your belt line, cover up your tailbone just a bit, and you want it to come up just below that kind of big knot or big vertebrae in your back, just at your shoulder line. That way you're fully protected. And also when you sit down on the chairlift or you're in a tuck position, it's not bumping you in the back of the neck. The right fit on a back protector is really what makes the difference between enjoying wearing a back protector and not. I grew up racing and always wore one. Steven always wears one.
I feel naked without one these days.
So finding the right fit actually will dial it in for you, and it's an important piece.
What I think is really good about back protectors too is just it keeps everything warm back there. Your muscles are warm and you just feel like you function way better.
Definitely.
My back hurts after a day if I forgot my back protector.
Yep. Another piece that I like is the waistbands. So our vest models and the non-vest models all come with a waistband. And even just that waistband gives you a little bit more core support, keeps you strong. Another question about the cut layer. Are the cut layers a one and done product? Meaning, does a crash compromise the performance? So yes and no. If you take a crash and the ski cuts clean through that piece, then that piece is compromised. That hole is an area where if you were to crash again, the ski could get down to the skin more easily. That being said, any small abrasion or standard crash where there aren't any deep lacerations or your gear doesn't get sliced, you can continue wearing that piece like a normal base layer. As long as that fabric is intact in the key areas, it's still going to do its job.
Probably just sew it right back up too.
Yeah, the fabric, as long as it's
covered.
covered.
Hits you just precisely on that same zone. But yeah. Definitely not a one and done product.
Speaking of one and done products, we can talk about helmets and concussion.
Mhm.
So we always get asked, if I hit my head, is the helmet toast? Generally, if you go down and you are diagnosed with a concussion, or you hit your head hard enough in one of our helmets, and even the slightest thought that you may be concussed, you see stars, or you feel sick to your stomach, you have a headache later, but the doctors say you might not have a concussion, we treat that as the worst case scenario. Always, 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 if you hit your head hard in a helmet, consider that helmet compromised. It's your head that you're taking care of. It's your brain. We want to make sure that you're safe, and really don't want to take many risks when it comes to your brain.
Got to protect those brains.
Let's see, got a couple minutes here. What's the functional difference between spherical lenses and cylindrical lenses? Which goggles have the best peripheral vision? So let me grab one of these. So a spherical lens is what comes in our fovea model and other models like the orb.
Hold one. See, like how it's rounded.
And the cylindrical model doesn't have that bubble shape. So what the spherical model that Steven's holding does is it
Fovea.
mirrors the shape of your actual eye. And what that does is it helps limit distortion. What you get in this goggle as well is a little bit wider peripheral vision with those spherical lenses. Sorry, yeah, spherical. Cylindrical, it's just a flat lens. It's more popular for a lot of our racers. What you're gaining in a cylindrical lens here is just that more sleek look, a little bit less of a bubble shape. It fits generally a wider range of people. This model in particular, the Retina Big, actually has most peripheral vision of all our race goggles. The Orb, which we don't have here, is another one. But between these two, I would say this has more peripheral vision. Steven, you ski in the Retina Big, right?
I ski in the Retina Big. I have skied in the Fovea. It really doesn't matter to me. I have these big Neanderthal eyebrows, so when I look up, I just see those anyway. But both great goggles. What I say with goggles is just put them on and look around, and if there's any obstruction and there's a better model, like go for the bigger peripheral vision if you think that's an issue. To me, I see the sides in both goggles slightly, but I don't see the top in either model. So to me, that's the important thing when you're in a tuck and you're looking up. You don't want anything to be blocked, so you have to look even higher. You get to ski in a much more relaxed position.
Sweet. Well, we are out of time. The full video will be posted on Ski Racing Media, both Facebook and their virtual race night page online. Continue to send questions. If you have more questions, we'll get to answering those, and we'll put some answers to those questions out alongside the full-length video. Your order forms, again, you can download on the virtual race night tab under the POC section. Print those out, fill out your forms, bring them to your local shops. All the shops are listed. Give us a call at POC Sports or email us either through Ski Racing or on the Facebook page if you have additional questions. And keep an eye out for the American Downhiller film next month.
Yeah, it's great. One more thing.
Yeah.
Do we still have the replaceable top part in the Fovea?
We do.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the big difference between these two goggles is this vent system on the top. Right now it's light foam. You can actually take this out and put a thicker, less breathable foam for when you're getting those high speeds. It's not going to be flowing through your eyes and making your eyes water. This goggle has that. Retina Big does not have that option.
This one's just your standard foam top.
I don't really have watery eyes, so I don't really ever tape my goggles, but some people like taping them. These ones you don't have to tape. You just take this piece out and put a new piece in that's designed for the higher wind speeds.
Yep, and that piece is included with any Fovea Clarity Comp goggle. So check it out online, POCsports.com. All the new colors are live. Get excited for the winter. Thank you guys. Thank you, Steven.
Thanks
Thank you,
for
Ski
having me.
Racing.
See ya.